and welcome as we continue our playthrough of I, Napoleon. And today, reset that, and 1809. We have reached the limits of glory on the last turn. It's all downhill from here. Although I gotta say, the nice thing is once you hit this, technically glory becomes a lot more useful as a resource. So when I want to assign commanders that take glory and things like that, I don't mind it so much because and any other cards where I have to spend glory. Obviously I can't go crazy because as things deteriorate, this domestic politics can suck up to 10 glory from you, and I still have to maintain enough because if I ever hit 0, the game ends. So now we're just trying to farm out and see if we can get all the way to 1821, I guess. But today, 1809, let's go. Year setup phase. We're going to get our 6 admin. We're going to get our 1 domestic. We're going to get our 1 political. We're going to get 4 glory. And so we're right back up where we were. The 4 glory are from my brothers. King of Spain and King of Holland. Card deck phase. We actually do have some new card. Well, I think it's 1809. Oh yeah, I forgot to move that. Oop, bonk. 1809. And 1 card. I'm not going to look at it. Well, I haven't memorized all these cards yet, so let's no spoilers. So I need to go ahead and shuffle. We'll do that off camera. All right, all shuffled up, and we're ready for our card action phase and our first card draw. And here we. Oh, by the way, we do have Prussia campaign, so we got to watch out. We got to keep our head on so that we have plenty of stink for fighting Prussia. Napoleon and the Jews, and I must either choose +5 glory and -1 P, or -5 glory and +1 P. I can't get any more glory. I can't. I don't know which one is okay. Am I against the Jews or am I for the Jews? I can't tell which one is which. I have to look up in the context. So actually, we're going to take -5 glory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only get 1 P for that. Yeah, well, not that impressive. Yeah, if I was not at the limits of glory, I would take this +5 every single time. So I gotta wonder about this card a little bit. Remove from card from play. All right. Card number 2. Bad harvest. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, this is trouble. This means I roll on the domestic chart twice with no modifier on the second one. So that could hammer me, something fierce. But I can't go to 0, though. I can't get a 0 on the second roll, I don't think. So, yeah, not too bad. Yeah, it says no DRM, so yeah. Okay, so card draw number 3. Sorry, my brain was farting there for a bit. Napoleon takes an eye. Remember this. Must -5 G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said I'm not too worried about losing G. Now I'm worried about it. I just lost 10 in 2 card draws. Ugh. Turn Messina in face down if in play. I'm almost certain he is. There he is. Yeah, this is a real thing. He accidentally shot Messina in the eye. Otherwise, turn a random commander, so it wouldn't necessarily be him. Remove this card from play. So, fortunately, he only gets shot in 1 eye. Card drawer number 4. Assassination attempt. Must roll the die twice. If both results are a 1, Napoleon is assassinated and the game ends. Otherwise, Napoleon offers a pardon. Roll the die again. No effect pardon. Okay, all right. Napoleon's luck on our side. And that's a cocked dice. That's between an 8 and a 2. Let's get those out of there. Let's see if we can get this right. One more time. 3. So, well, obviously, if the first one's not a 1, the second one, it doesn't matter. They both have to be 1. So no assassination attempt, but I do have to roll the dice for this little. Otherwise, Napoleon offers a pardon. Roll the die again. Oh, rolled a 10. Pardon is accepted. +5. Jeez, I'm back up to 45. Let me read the context on that one. Yeah, this is a little tidbit about here I did not know. 181, assassination attempt. A German student tried and failed to assassinate him. Napoleon offered to pardon him if he would repent. The student refused and was executed. We remove that card from play. No success on the assassination. And it's card draw 5 times. And here we go. Merchants demand slavery. Merchants, you say? Okay, must place in the Americas -10G and +2P. Oh, those wily merchants. Let's see. So 45 down to 35, which is actually 85, by the way. I keep forgetting that it's +50. +2P, 1, 2. Allows play of Haiti campaign. Okay, so slavery is back. And we're on to drawing cards via the die of the roll of the die, as it were. And we roll a 5. We will have a 6th card draw. Arc de Triomphe. May discard with no effect, or -1A and +5. Then remove this card from play. I do have a campaign. I don't think I'm going to have a lot of trouble with it, though. So I'm going to go ahead and... I have 6A administration. I'll go down to 5, and I'll go ahead and take this 5G. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're back up to 90. All right, that card comes out. Now we see if we have another card play. And the answer is yes, we will have a 6th card play, and the answer is enemy reserves. Uh-oh. No. Oh, man, I'm almost tempted to use my Napoleon's luck against this thing. Let's achieve 1 additional victory to win this campaign. Well, hold on a second. Yeah, see, I have Crumper system. What did I say Kemper for? And then we're going against Prussia. Treat the first victory in campaigns against Prussia as a stalemate. That's no good. And to put that on top of it means I have to get at least 3 victories. That is quite a bit. I am actually going to use Napoleon's luck. Use it up, and we're going to discard this and replace it with another card draw. So we're going to discard this. Put my loot back, and we're going to draw. Here it comes as a replacement, and uh-oh, marked card. I go, there you go. That'll teach you not to sleep. Anti-French revolt. Must immediately resolve an expedition with 1 independent commander. I'm just going to eat the roll here. I can't afford to be sending out commanders, especially when I got a battle coming up. 2, we're going to fail for -3 glory. 1, 2, 3 down to 87. We get to -2 political. 1, 2 down to 13. Discard. Do we have a 7th card draw? 5. Yes, we will. The answer is... Wait a minute, is that 7 or 8? I can't remember. Let me take a look. Yeah, it's 7th card draw. I guess that 1 I replaced just threw my numbers off. Anyway, the 7th is lying like a bulletin. May place in campaign modifiers. After campaign victory, +2G of victory, -2 if defeat. So it just kind of adds on. It just kind of piles on. And it's so minor, I'll just play it. Yeah, why not? All right, so do we have a 8th card draw? 4 means yes, we will. 8th card draw coming up. Central position, campaign modifier. Must place in campaign modifiers +1 DRM in the combat. Oh, finally, one of these campaign modifiers actually goes our way. Finally. All right, here we go. 9, we will have a 9th card. 9 for 9. Here we go. Talleyrand's duplicity. Oh, yep. We must place in Talleyrand and remove any card already there from play. Remove secret intelligence from play. Allow play of Congress, Vienna, Effects play of Congress of Erfurt. All right, so Talleyrand, you're over there, and you're coming out. Removing any card in there from play, and I assume that includes Talleyrand himself. I'm going to lose my diplomatic point. That's no good. I'm not going to have any. And remove secret intelligence from play. Do I need to go hunt for that? Yes, I do. Come back. Found it mostly at the bottom of the deck, so I'm not even going to bother to reshuffle these guys. Excuse me. 10th card draw. 7, there will be a 10th card draw. And up we go. Paris Society must roll the die with +2 if Josephine is in play. She is. We'll get a +2 to this roll. And all right. Just wow. +2. That's good. It's still. I still blew it. -1 P, so I'm down to 12 P. Oh well. And that stays in the deck. That just gets discarded, so it can come back again. Now we're looking for an 11th card draw. And we will have it. Spain rises. No, man. Okay, here we go. Spain is hostile. Spain is hostile. Flip Spanish Ulcer Expedition. Okay, come down here. That's here, and boom. As soon as Spain, yes. Each year, and I assume that means this year too. Let's take a look at it again. Ulcer Expedition, face up, remove Spain, allies with France. Treaty of Madrid, if in play in current treaties, not anywhere else. So, yeah, eat that. Spain remains hostile until abdication, so that's all it is. Must place in Spain. All right. I'll leave the most relevant one on top, which is the Spanish Ulcer Expeditions. We'll see that very soon. Yeah, we have potentially have a 12th card draw. And we do not. It is over. It is time to move to the campaign resolution phase. All right, we are ready for the campaign. I need to assign my commanders first, and I have to assign one to the Spanish Ulcer Expedition. I'm going to spend him 1A for him. I have to do this all. I have to decide all this before I move on to anything. I can go ahead and pay for all these now. -1A, -2A, 3A. So that brings me down to 1 administration point left. And I'm going to spend 5 glory for these 2 guys and have plenty of reserve. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I got all my assigned commanders. But first, we must deal with the Spanish expedition. Unfortunately, Wellington is in play, and he subtracts 2 from this roll. So this guy, independent commander, had to be an independent commander. I could assign 2, by the way. But I'll just use this one. I'm going to bring it to a 0. Not my favorite thing in the world to do, but maybe, I think we can hit a 6, can't we? Sure we can. All right, where's my die? Right there. Come on, big 6. We roll a 7. All right, 5 glory. So I pay back. I get paid back for all those generals, commanders I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so Spanish expedition is done. And no, you don't roll for expeditions for wounds. But that does mean he is face down out of the commander box. Okay. Ready to take on Prussia? I am. +1 DRM in the first combat round. Whoop. I don't get any of these because Austria is not allied and Russia is not allied, so that's unfortunate. This is for the first round only. What do we have in modifiers? We have +1 DRM in the first combat round for our central positions. We're at +2. That only applies to the end of the attack. This only applies after the first victory, so we're not going to worry about these. In this hand, I have Menus sur le derrière, which we will use. And as I make it a +3. And as far as I know, that card never goes away. Get you down there a little bit. Oh, yeah, let me pop back a little bit. There we go, that's better. And may place in strategy text minus 1A. I assume you do it at the time. You don't have to pay it now. To ignore one bloody result. Yeah, so it'll be in there ready to be played. I think that's what they had in mind. Oh, so really all I have to do is assign one commander to get us up to +4. So we are in prime position, but remember, we cannot win on this first victory. It's going to be a the first victory is going to be a stalemate. Obviously, we still want a victory. So, rolling away. 2 + 4 is 6, which is a stalemate. I don't have Napoleon's luck. Things are ugly. Okay. Oh yeah, the first victory. Oh, that wasn't even a victory. Oh, we have at least 2 more rounds of this. Okay. We're not. It wasn't bloody, so we don't care. Let's see where I'm at. We reset back to 0. I can technically just throw this away because it's after the first combat round. I'll go ahead and discard that so it doesn't confuse us. This is out as well. Oh my. Okay, well, I need something here, and I might want to keep something in reserve. All right, we're going to gamble a little bit. I mean, yeah, we're in that position. So I have +3 between these two and +3 between these two. So instead of trying to cram a +4 in here and really leave myself vulnerable for the third round, I'm going to go ahead and take a small DRM hit of 1, and we're going to roll with +3. Oh yeah, we have to use this guy, Murat. I guess it is. Anyone round after the first, so we're in good shape there. Let me make sure I'm not in any one combat. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That works. That works. All right, it would have worked anyway. Okay, here we go. +3. We're looking for our first of 2 victories. Come on, baby. And the answer is yes. 7. That makes a 10 with the 3. That is a straight up victory. Okay, but that's... We're back down to 0. And let me double check here. Nope. It's the same thing. We gotta get another victory. A +3 once again. And coming down to this die roll. We need a big one. Come on. No! +3. This is trouble. I'm in big trouble now. 1 + 3 is 4. Which is a bloody stalemate. I'll go ahead and spend that last A and make it a regular stalemate, I guess. And remove that card from play. Might as well burn it up. But I'm out of commanders. I am out of commanders. Here we are. I thought I had this one all shorn up. I've become a little arrogant. I should have brought more commanders. And now the price is being paid. I am down to this roll here. No DRMs. This is going to be a straight roll. We live or die by this dice. Let's go. 3. That's a bloody stalemate. Oh, I messed up. I might have to review some stuff. I was supposed to lose glory and DRMs as that went along. Okay, I gotta think about it. Hang on. All right, I went and checked, and lo and behold, after all the math, the only thing that's really affected was this last roll, because the -1 DRM for stalemates is cumulative. So I had a -2. It wouldn't have mattered. Even a -1 would have killed me anyway. But that 3 is actually a -2, which brings me down to a 1. We are defeated. I was rolling along so well, and now we are defeated. And now what happens? All right, so what's going to happen? Several things. One is, we'll go ahead and play this. Since we did take the defeat, that'll be -2 glory. And down to 33, or 83 as it were. Unfortunately, this is all going to get discarded, and we are in La Patrie. The homeland is in danger. All right, placing campaign resolve immediately. You must achieve 1 victory for every hostile country other than Britain and Spain. Plus 1 DRM in first combat round. Okay, well, what that means is over here, Britain and Spain don't count. Russia would, but they're not. They're neutral. However, Austria becomes unconquered and comes back in as hostile. I have to achieve a victory against both of these guys. I don't see how I'm going to do it, but we'll take a look here. I mean, the good news is we do get all our commanders back at no cost. The bad news is this still applies. We have to get a first victory as a stalemate, and I have no way to negate that. I do get this strategy and tactics back, which will be nice. Ease up on my commanders a little bit. Okay, so I do get +1 on the first combat round on La Patrie and Dajon. And, boy, I'm in trouble. Yeah, they're not discrete. I need 2 victories. And I know the first victory won't count, so I need essentially 3 victory rolls. I don't know how I'm going to come up with that. Okay, so we're going to use the maneuver, whatever that is, because it can only be used in the first combat round. So this is the time to use it. And do we want to... I got to think about this. Now, the question I had was, do I have to roll for wounds? And I don't think you do, because the determining of victory or defeat comes before that. And when you're doing that, you resolve this card, and when you play the new campaign, it comes in immediately. I think I'm reading that correctly, that everything's all reset, and only at the very end of all the campaigns do you check for wounds. I think. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm playing that correctly, going by the sequence of play. So I think I'm going to go ahead and play 2 commanders to get me up to +4. And... we basically need a victory here. Here we go. And that's not a victory. That is a 6, which is a stalemate. And so we're going to have an automatic -1 for this next combat round. And yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to get. I'm going to get that out of there. We haven't even scored our first victory yet. Not looking so hot, is it? Okay, so now what do I do? I think I gotta... Alright, well, I'm gonna play +3. 1, 2, 3. That's only a +2, however. I'm gonna keep him in reserve. And, boy, I gotta win this one. Alright, +2 coming up. 7, 8, 9. There's our first victory. However, we're still down to -1 because of that previous stalemate. And so now I pull out my +2 guy, and I'm only up to +1 for this die roll. I need a really good roll here. Oh, and I forgot something else. Okay. I forgot Austrian reform, which puts a -1 DRM on all combat rounds involving Austria, and it does. So that first victory would have still been a stalemate, a regular stalemate. The second victory would have actually been downgraded to a bloody victory, but a victory nonetheless. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to be at a whopping -2 on that, on the next one. Or, let me think about that. I figured it out. Unfortunately, I am on a straight roll for this last chance, so I just need a big number. No DRM, because it's -2 plus the 2 +2 for the commander, so we're at 0. And what do we end up with? A 3. And a 3 is a bloody stalemate, so we get another one of those. And instead of being -1, we are at -2. -3 because of being Austrian Reform. So that was 2 stalemates. So -1, -2. By the way, I'm dropping down glory here by 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, -3. And it is what it is. Oh, I can't even if I roll a 10. Well, no, if I roll a 10, I'm hot. Can he roll a 10 and live? And the answer is no. He goes down to bloody defeat. All right. Well, with my defeat, Napoleon's defeat, I have to abdicate. I become Emperor of Elba. I am exiled. Must place an I, Napoleon, then choose. Napoleon accepts his fate plus 5G, and the game ends. I could try to do an escape and do the whole Waterloo thing like that, but you know what? I think I'm going to accept my fate this time, simply because I reached the limits of glory, and so I get this victory condition. If exiled, Napoleon goes down in history as a man whose empire crashed down around him. If he exceeded the limits of glory, which I did, he is the Bonaparte of history. Perhaps a great bad man, but in any case, a legend. And there you have it, a playthrough of Napoleon, and I had a lot of fun doing that. I'm half tempted to roll everything up again and go again. I'm not sure, but let me know what you think. And wow, yeah, I didn't expect to go crashing down from one, but I guess I got so used to winning all these battles handily, I didn't really see one really go really badly like that before. It just goes to show you, I mean, you can't get too cocky because you can all slip through your fingers. And wow, it sure did. But I still hit the limits of glory. So I basically became Napoleon in this role. Yeah, I could have gone a whole lot differently. But there you have it. Thanks for watching all this if you've made it this far. I'll sit here and debate whether I want to roll this up again. Kind of do. We'll see. But anyway, thanks for watching.